Good morning. Welcome to SlimChat. It's Tracy and I have sinned. Oh my God, have I sinned. I seem to sort of, when I get off the rails, I seem to need, it's like my sinning reaches a sort of crescendo. I have to go completely balmy and, make myself sick of myself before I can get back on track. I don't just have a little blip. This is why I don't like having cheat days or days where you've got to come off it and then go back on it, because sometimes I can do that, but other times I just feel like I've got to get everything out my system that I miss before I can get back on it, which, so yesterday, I will be honest, I had chips, which is not crisps, across the pond you call them fries. So I had, with proper potato though, none of these little twigs. I had chips, and I had the day before egg on toast. Last night I ended up with chocolate and bread. So yeah, and I really went off the rails. I mean, to be honest, yesterday was the worst one. Before that it'd only been little things, but back on it now. Gary started his Slimming World and I'm doing my keto, so I did sort of toy with the idea, and I thought to myself, you know what, if I'm struggling to leave carbs alone, maybe I should do Slimming World for a little while with him. And I'm going to try my hardest to get back on the keto horse and stick to it and start getting back in the keto zone and losing. And if I struggle, then I might do Slimming World with him for a little while, but I don't want to because I find it too slow. And my allergies have been really, really crazy today, and it's probably because I went off the rails. It didn't help. So today I'm going to get my son's present and card over to him, and I put a little bit of money in his card as well. But, I felt like the game he wanted wasn't as expensive as the things he normally has. So, yeah, I just got to get those over because it's his birthday today. And Gemma sent me a video of, she's filled the room with balloons and a cake and presents, and so because it's a lockdown birthday, he can't do anything. Normally we'd all just maybe get in the car and go to Bella Italia for a meal, because he likes Bella Italia. He also liked Chiquitos, so we'd go to one or the other for him, and he'd have a birthday dinner, but of course you can't do anything like that, so it's home birthday. And, I was talking to Victoria last night, and she said that she'd heard rumours that this lockdown could last till September. September! I know we've got this South African strain in the country now. I think it was like 70 cases. Goodness knows how they got in, because they'd closed the border, but it must have been they obviously didn't close it soon enough, I suppose. So they're now worrying whether that particular strain will be resistant to the vaccine. So that is all you need, isn't it, really? But I do apologise, but this happened during Rocks chat as well. But every now and then I have to blow this nose because I've got my allergies have flared up. I'll just be with you in a sec. If that alone is not incentive enough to quit eating the naughty stuff and get back on the diet, I don't know what is. Allergy symptoms, I hate them at the best of times, but I seem to be really sneezing and blowing this trumpet every 5 minutes. I need to find my antihistamines and start that, and then have some keto breakfast and just do it lean and green for a while. Get back on the straight and narrow, and not deviate. No gravies, no anything that's got carbs in. Just for a little while, just until I get back in the lose-in zone. Yes. And those skinny products, they've got sucralose in, and I'm not sure if that's a polyol. I think it is, So I'm going to use those really sparingly. And, well, I have no choice but to use them sparingly because my coffee machine broke yesterday, as I said. I did order another one. I ordered the same one that I got for Paul and Victoria for Christmas because they said they love it. And it was mainly, I was worried about the capacity. It's 1.2 litres. And I figured, when I looked at it, I got it out of the box when I bought it. And because I thought, if it's a small one, I'll send it back. but it looked big enough, and I've got a feeling the one that I've got is about the same capacity, because it looked it. And I thought, well, you know, maybe when I make a pot, Gary has to finish that pot, or he feels like he does. So maybe he drinks more coffee than he really should. And I only have one at the best of times. So I'm not exactly going to plough through that coffee whitener. It's not like it's going to be several times a day. It would just be once. So I might get away with that. And it's not like I'll use those essence things that often. However, that massive bottle of syrups, they say use within 3 to 4 weeks of opening. Something that size. Really? That's not really going to happen, is it? Unless you bake with it all the time and you put it in every cup of coffee. It's not going to... It's too big. Too big to be used in that time. And I know you've probably got a little bit of tolerance afterwards, but, you know, things like that tend to knock around for way longer than that. So, I don't know. And Gary did like the cinnamon one. I tried it out on him yesterday. But it doesn't say how much to put in, like what the equivalent is. It's like when I showed you my liquid hermesitas, it tells you 10 drops are a teaspoon. Or a teaspoon is like 10 spoons of sugar. So you've got a benchmark, you know. But this thing, no. So I just poured it in and it was way too sweet. But he said he could taste it because, you know, his taste buds have been a bit off after having COVID. But he said it was nice and that he could taste the cinnamon. So I had to throw that one away and make him another one. This was all instant though, because we don't have the filter coffee maker at the minute. So I made him another one and I just put 2 and a bit teaspoons in and he said it was nice. So that one was a hit with him. I haven't tried the Irish cream one yet, but I don't really want to have 2 open if I've got to use them up within 3 to 4 weeks. You know, I'll maybe wait with that one and open that later on. It's not like you want everything to taste like Bailey's, is it? Or maybe you do. But I don't think I'll be having much of that anyway, because I'm not one for making my coffee taste like cinnamon. The only thing I normally make when I do keto are a few cinnamon pancakes, but I put proper cinnamon in. So yeah, that's a bit, you know, annoying. But Gemma had her delivery today. She ordered loads by the looks of it, and she sent me a picture and saying it arrived. So I'll have to find out what she's got. But she did tell me, and somebody else as well on my channel did say that Lidl are doing a promotion on the Skinny Food Company. So they've got lots in this week. Is it this week or next week? I don't remember what date it was anyway. But they've got it in. And I know that Home Bargains do have some of it. And possibly B&M. I don't know about B&M really, but they tend to like have the same stuff, like the Mayflower Chinese curry that Gary loves, as in both. And it was in Iceland, I noticed. Food Warehouse. Maybe, I think it was anyway. You know what, we go to so many shops, so many supermarkets. You know, it's like my life is one big whirl of social. It's like, you know, in the old days when you were young, you'd go on a pub crawl. We go on a supermarket crawl because we know how to roll, you know. No, it's lockdown, isn't it? Life is just boring. Gary said the other day when I was kind of browned off and saying I was fed up with being a prisoner and feeling like a prisoner on licence in a tag and I couldn't go anywhere, and he said, the car's there, you know, if you want to go out in the mornings, like, because he doesn't go to work till the afternoon. So he said, you know, and I went, go where? You know, he said, you could go and do a bit of filming. I went, it's raining and hailstones. And he said, you could go to the shop. I went, I'm fed up with the supermarket, you know, and there's only so much B&M and Poundland a person really wants. So, you know, can't exactly go visit family. Can't do anything. It's like boring. But I got over it. I'm all right today. I suppose, you know what it is? The sun appears, isn't it? The sun appears and suddenly moods are lifted slightly. It's amazing what that little yellow ball can do. Anyway, dinner today. I had my chops yesterday. So in the fridge I have a chicken which is cooked and I've got to use it up. So I'll probably do that. Probably make the curry. We also have some mince, like burger mince, in the fridge, and I can maybe do something with that tomorrow. And we've got a joint of pork, so that's the following day. So dinner's all sewn up. They may change order, depending. So not really 100% sure, but we've got enough to last us for a few days, and then I have to start thinking about food and getting food out. Anyway, I'm going to get off, upload this, and go get that antihistamine. Maybe take 2, give it a kickstart, and I will. I'm not sure when and if I'll be able to do live streams. I know I will do them throughout the week 'cause Gary's off for a week, but I will do them. But I've just got to time it around his things. He's got the floor that he's going to be doing, so there'll be a lot of disruption in the house for that. But he has got to go and have a COVID test, so I'll have some quiet while he's gone for that, and then you know, I can fit it in around his extra long bath times that he has and stuff like that. So, and he does play his game now and then. So yeah, I will fit some in, but I'm not sure when it'll be. Just hopefully you've got your notifications set to all, and if you haven't, they still don't come through. On Rocksteady, my other channel, there is a video that shows you how to reset them and what you can do if you stop getting notifications. So I'll say goodbye for now. Thank you for watching, and see you soon, everyone. Bye for now.